everybody. I'm going to do this again. The mobile phone just crashed and I'm going to do it again. Um, I have to do this what I have in my bag some time now, about some days. Um, and this is things about what I was thinking about, and so I'm gonna show you and show whatever. Whatever. So I start to thinking on perspectives, because perspectives, I think, and I know that I think that our brain, our conscious, we only have perspectives through we have only our brain is structured, our conscious is structured through perspectives, and we have a lot of perspectives, and through perspectives we gain no through perspectives we gain conscious, and our brain works that way. So through perspectives, then I think I have righted emotions, because we cannot think or have a single observation of reality, of a perspective, because we see, we hear, we touch, and the other senses. Then because of that, we cannot get attached with emotion. We attach to emotions when we perspective anything. Then through emotions we think, and we think of many things, and then through thoughts we have actions, and through thoughts and through actions we gain other perspectives. Then I think I have righted sense, because we only get perspectives through our senses, and with senses we have conscious. Through senses we have conscience, and through conscience we have conscious about of reality. We taking back perspectives. We only have perspectives about reality, and we only have perspectives about reality through our senses, and we have conscious about it. And this work we can do it with our brain. This could be a substitute with artificial intelligence, but it's easily understood and easily substitutes. Then we only have conscious. Then we only have our senses is with life. We only have senses because we are life, and it's obvious. Like I cannot go further, because we only have life through our senses. We have senses because we are alive. We are beings, plants, animals, bacteria, and others. And through life, or through conscience, we have freedom. We obtain freedom through conscience, and life is always attached to freedom. Every single life is free. It is not completely free, but life itself is attached to freedom. It's a limited freedom, and bacteria, whatever, but life is freedom and conscious and sense. Then I have righted. We only have life through matter, and this is obvious. Then what is matter? What is it? Is in this universe, on the multiverse, on the megaverse, but that it it didn't write because it's in us. Then through matter there is other stuff like dark matter, antimatter, dark energy. I don't know if it is more, but then coming back to the central area, there is perspectives, emotions, thoughts. Then to these things through coming back, I think maybe this through the brain we have senses and we have emotions attached to perspectives because of the models we have in our brain of reality, and this create emotions, and these emotions and thoughts that we interpret, and with thinking and knowledge we obtain knowledge, and through this knowledge and thoughts we do actions, and through these actions we behave like we behave in everything, and we do all kind of behave scientific, we do scientific knowledge, whatever. And this started with perspectives that we have on the brain, that sense through the senses, that we have on emotions, through the reality. And that's it. I'm going to make better look. This is a board that I made recently also. It's not very clear. That is conscious over there. Brain, perspective, thoughts, and this "and" is about I don't know what to think next. And there is perspectives with 4 signals to that. There is behave, conscious, sense, emotions, thoughts, interpretation, knowledge, behave, reality, conscious, freedom, life, matter, universe, and other stuff. I'm just gonna say one more thing, that is our brain, how it works, because everything it starts on our brain of any single being. Our conscious began with models that we form through through the interpretation of the senses that we have, and that models is everything that we know. It's a model. We have these models on our head, and these models are in fact where we live. Our body, we attach on it is an interpretation of the electric impulse that came to our brain, and then we interpret it like on the Matrix said, that we are not very far because we live in our brain, we feel in our brain, we see in our brain, we hear in our brain, and everything we think, we have emotions and whatever. So the models, what we see, I like to say perspective because in more general, what you perspect is only models created by our brain, and our brain, well, and we think through our perspectives, and when we talk to someone, we not actually talk, we are talking physical to him also, but we also are talking to our models. When we talk to someone, we are talking to ourselves also, to our models, and we constructed and upgrade the models. We are not so different of a robot, our biologic process. We only are used to daily things I was only almost say Daily Show. I like that show. And that's it. We we only robots are we we see ourselves so different because the robots, because we only are used to play around with all basic robots or whatever you wanna call it. That's it. See, I want to keep